Well, good morning, everybody. I'm up here in Central Park at the Delacorte Theater, where they do the free Shakespeare in the park. The deal is that you can line up the morning of the show, and at noon they go through the line. You can get 2 free tickets for tonight's performance. So it's Sunday. I have a matinee today. I did 2 shows yesterday, but my friend Mark and I decided let's get up super early and get over here and see to get tickets. So at 8 o'clock this morning we got here, and we are about 750,000 in line right now. So I sincerely... Good morning, David. I'm making a video. Oh, shit. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So we're about number 7,005. I know everybody in the world in line. So I'm going to walk the line and tell you a story while we walk back to my place. I just used the restroom. Walk back to where we are sitting. At 10:30, they're going to know whether we'll get tickets. I already know we're not getting tickets, but we're having a lovely breakfast. So I want to tell you part 2 of the Brothers Grimm story of the 3 little men in the woods. If you didn't see yesterday's video, go watch that first, or you're going to be lost in the story. Brothers Grimm, crazy. So when last we left our story, the beautiful girl, who gets more beautiful every day because the 3 little men give her wishes and has gold coins falling out of her mouth every time she speaks, has gone out into the woods because her evil stepmother sent her out there again in the ice, and a king has met her and taken her back to the kingdom. So they're going to get married now, okay? So that's what happens. They are married. They have a baby a year later. Then evil stepmother and her ugly, hideous daughter, who has toads coming out of her mouth and gets uglier every single day and is going to die a horrible death, show up at the castle to stay. Now, why beautiful now queen with gold coins coming out of her mouth doesn't spit coins and say, "Get the fuck off my lawn," is anyone's guess. But she doesn't. She says, "All right, sure, they're there." So one day, the king's away and the queen is sleeping. Now, here's the other thing. They don't say whether she talks in her sleep, because if she does, coins would fall out, and she better sleep on her side because she'll choke to death on coins and die. Anyway, that's not in the story. Anyways, so she's taking a nap. Evil stepmother and ugly, hideous toad daughter come in, pick her up by the feet and head, throw her out the window into the river. Kersplash. Mother says, "Ugly daughter, get in the bed. Cover yourself up entirely. Don't open your toad mouth." I don't know what they plan to accomplish. How stupid is this king? But anyway, that's what they do. Next thing that happens, they don't even mention what happens, but the king comes back. "I can't wait to see my wife." "No, you can't bother her right now," says stepmother, "because she's resting. She needs to sleep tonight." Okay. Then, stable boy's doing whatever he does, kitchen boy, and a duck comes up from the brook and says to him, "Where's the king? Where's the king?" "It's me, the queen." And she transforms back into herself, goes and sees her baby, feeds her baby, tucks her baby in, turns back into a duck and sails away. Okay, you with me? This happens 3 nights. The 3rd night, queen duck, coin spitter, I don't know if she spits coins as a duck either, they don't say, says to kitchen boy, "Tell the king to get his sword and come down here and swing it over my head 3 times on the threshold." So stable boy goes to the king and says, "Hey, listen, get your sword, come down to the threshold." And king, of course, says to kitchen boy, "Sure, whatever you say." And he does this. And when he swings the sword over her the 3rd time, she turns back into herself. "It's me." And the king somehow is like, "Oh my God, I didn't even realize that there was a toad woman upstairs and it wasn't you, coin spitter. But shh, hide until the baby's christening." They hide her. Okay. Then baby's christening happens. Then king says to stepmother woman, "What do you think should happen to a person who would throw somebody out a window and drown them?" And stepmother says, "Well, that person should be put into a barrel, a cask, mind you, nailed shut and rolled down into the river to drown, down the hill and into the river." So there. King says, "Then you just sealed your own fate. That's what's going to happen to you." Takes toad daughter, takes the mother, puts him in a cask, seals him up, rolls him down the hill and into the river. End of story. Is that not the weirdest story? The Brothers Grimm. How crazy are these stories? Crazy. Okay, folks, I haven't been showing you the people lined up along the side of the road here this whole time I've been walking. I'm not even halfway back to our place. So all of these people are waiting to get tickets tonight. I should walk just home. I should just keep on walking. Anyway, our encampment, we're up in Harlem. So anyways, there's your story. Okay, bye.